Assalamualaikum dan hi everyone. My name is Shasha Huri Sulaika binti Muhammad Nazli. My title for this speech today is Wearing helmet is a compulsory when riding a motorcycle. Hands up if you have ever ridden a bike without a helmet before. Let me ask you some simple questions. Is wearing helmet important? Why is there a need to wear helmet? Do you know what can happen if you do not wear helmet? Some of you might be aware of it, but there are also some of you do not. Malaysia has the highest road fatality rate, which is per 100,000 population among the Asian countries, and more than 50% of the road accident fatalities involve motorcyclists. A study from Kerman, Iran shows that the reasons for this is because the weight of helmet is heavy, feeling of heat, pain in neck, feeling of suffocation, and limitation of head and neck movements. From the research, it is the careless attitude takes up the highest percentage, which is 60%. This means that many are just being ignorant, not thinking about safety while riding the motorcycle. I have to believe that many of you would agree with me that when we see gruesome photos and videos of accidents that go viral on internet, how the blood oozes out from the badly injured head for those not wearing helmet, and injuries are definitely lessened by wearing helmet. According to Bernama reports, a rise in fatal accidents have been recorded in the first 10 months of 2015. From January to October of 2015, 838 fatal accidents were registered. Out of that number, 612 involved motorcyclists. During the same period last year, Director General of the Road Safety Department, Abdul Ghaffar Yusuf, said that there were a total of 588 fatal accidents involving motorcyclists on record. In most cases, motorcyclists were not wearing helmets properly, while some crash helmets did not meet serum specification. Looking at these data, you should put on the helmet for life's sake. Please value your fragile life. Accidents can in fact be prevented. So today, here I am standing to persuade every one of you here to always wear helmet every time you ride a motorcycle. Now, you may say to yourself, what is the problem? Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you there is an attitude problem that is happening here, a very serious one. The first one is careless attitude. Many of us do not care to wear helmet due to the assumption that we just take short distance journey. For instance, going to and from the college to class is not far. The second one is also confident nothing is going to happen attitude. We will also always have the strong confidence that accidents hardly happen, so there is no need to worry about whether we should wear helmet or not. Are you aware that accidents can happen just about anywhere and at any time? For instance, there are construction work ongoing somewhere and you can skid or run off the road. The third one is related to the country's weather. As we all know, our country Malaysia is the top tropical hot weather. As we are all aware that our tropical hot weather is very humid and uncomfortable at times, some of us must just feel that helmets are such nuisance, causing sticky hair and sweating. So what are the solutions to the problems? There are solutions to the problems. Firstly, the solution for the first problem is we need to change our mindset to having a full awareness about safety. Even it is a short distance destination or place, does need special care to prevent unwanted accidents. Secondly, the solution for the second problem is we cannot foresee what is going to happen soon, so we cannot be too confident that by not wearing helmet nothing is going to happen, because accidents do not pre-warn their victims. Lastly, the solution for the third problem is, since wearing a helmet is a must, to reduce sweatiness, make sure your hair is kept clean and dry. Also, always put on your scarf or bandana to prevent from heavy sweating. So now, imagine that what will happen if you wear a helmet and what will happen if you do not wear a helmet. Well, let me tell you what will happen if you are not wearing it and if you are wearing it. Firstly, you can get accident when you can get head injury that you will be hospitalized for a long period of treatment, and obviously you will miss classes, mistaking your quizzes, sitting for your examinations that will surely affect your career marks and your grades. Worst of all, your semester might or will be extended. As what I said just now, head injury. The consequences of a head injury can lead to traumatic brain injuries. This happens when motorcyclists strike their head in an accident on a roadway or highway. Those injuries can include minor brain injuries like concussions, or more severe or devastating injuries that can leave a person dependent on long-term care. can prevent yourself from accidents and all the unwanted risks will not happen. You can save your life because helmet protects your head. Helmets create an additional layer for the head and thus protect the wearer from some of the most severe forms of traumatic brain injury. Helmet works in two ways. It spreads the forces of the impact over a greater surface area so that they are not concentrated on particular areas of the skull. It prevents direct contact between the skull and the impacted object by acting as a mechanical barrier between the head and the object. As a conclusion, by wearing helmet, we can prevent ourselves from any unwanted risks. We can prevent from head injury and at the same time we can save costs from having to pay hospital bills for treatment. So, I urge to all of you to always wear helmet every time you ride a motorcycle. Last but not least, wear helmet, ride safely.